Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Just waiting for some more people to join in. How is everyone doing? How is your Sunday going? If you're in another country, how is your Monday going? Because I know some people were 12 hours ahead of some people are 3 hours, some people are 6 hours. Hello, what's up, Didi? How is your Sunday going? Or how is your Monday morning going? Coming in with another live video. Just want to let you guys know that my passion is about health and wellness. And that I am not doing it with any form of medication. And this is what I use to heal my body and get rid of my diseases that I had. Good afternoon, Yumi Santino. Good afternoon, Des. Excuse me if I cannot pronounce your name, but I'm acknowledging you at some point here. Thank you for joining in. We just want to come to you guys and let you guys know that another video about health, that you should take care of yourself first. And in order to get well from some of the diseases that we acquired by eating meat and chicken, you can get rid of some of those by going raw vegan. Or you could go cook vegan if you don't want to go that extreme. But as for me, the only thing that really works is raw vegan. So for the weight that I had on was 340 pounds. So I forgot to weigh myself today, so I don't even remember how much. Hi Ruben, hi Tommy Gilchrist. Thank you for joining in, Ruben Pavia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name the right way. Thank you for joining in. As I was saying, I was 340 pounds and I used to take a lot of diet pills, I'm going to admit to you, and none of the diet pill work. I used to go to the gym every day and nothing works. The only thing that worked for me to lose the weight was going raw vegan. Now I don't have to exercise as much as I used to. Who is this? Adele Bardesi. Thank you for joining in. And here are the foods that I eat every week to get my health back. It heals my body. The coconuts, they dehydrate you. And you can make coconut yogurt with those. And tomatoes, I eat a lot of tomatoes. Zucchini. Avocados. Let me see. Adua. Thank you for joining in. Avocados, I eat a lot of those. They were $55 a case, but I got it for $46, so I just had a treat. I don't know when I'm going to get another treat, but they're very good fats for your body. So this is where I get my fat from. I forgot to put the kale there. I use kale for protein, and most of these foods have protein in them. You don't need a lot of protein. Don't let them lie to you. But the coconuts have protein in them, good fats. That's where I get my fats from. Use onions, apples, ginger. I have papayas. I forgot to put the papayas in there. I buy 10 papayas every week. And this is what we eat for the week. So we eat this food to heal our body. And we're a meat-free household. We don't eat meat. We don't eat any dairy products. We don't eat anything that is processed unless we make it. So we make our own milk. We make our own food every day. We make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We don't buy anything on the road. Yumi Santino. Hi, how are you? Is watercress good? Depends on where it's grown. Watercress sometimes grow by the river, and a lot of people take a poop in the river. I'm sorry. Or whenever they want to let out any wastewater. I don't want to say every river is contaminated, but from what I know, if you want to get the seeds and grow them yourself, it will be better to grow your own food. Hopefully I answer your question. But go ahead and it's best to put everything in a little pot and water it yourself and watch it grows, and it tastes better. Believe you me, when they grow that stuff in bulk, they don't care if it's poop water they have to grow it with or poop from the chickens and stuff. Oh God, they grow this stuff so nasty these days. So if you're gonna have watercress, I would advise you to get some seed on Etsy. Etsy has organic non-GMO seeds, so you can get your seeds from Etsy and plant your own stuff, and the watercress will come very fast. So the best thing to do if you're living in the city is to get a little pot, and if you have a backyard, utilize the backyard, because that's the only thing that's going to save you. So here we go. So we have coconuts like crazy. I'm going to be making coconut yogurts. How you make that? You open them, get the meat out and blend it up, put probiotics in it. Some people put it in the fridge right away. I keep it up for a day, and then it gets sour, and that's probiotic, extra probiotics. So here we go. Avocados like crazy. I don't know. All right, let me see. There's a question that went up that I have to see. Hold on. Where do you know to make homemade yogurt? Do you know how to? Yes, I do know how to make Yumi Santino. I do know how to make homemade yogurt. I use these coconuts to make yogurt. I open them and get the meat and the water out. If you open them and they're pink, that means they're no good. So if you open them and they have clear liquids in them and white meat, then you put it in the water, in the NutriBullet, and you blend it up. Put it in a mason jar with probiotics. Leave it out overnight, and it multiply into billions of probiotics. That's very good probiotics, and it also gives you energy. So you can make your own yogurt. Now, let me see. And you could leave it out overnight, or you could put it in the fridge right away. So just want to give you an update on what's going on. Another weekly grocery haul. And avocados, you don't have to mind avocados. You could eat as many as you want. I eat them a lot because it's good for my hair, skin, and nails. That way I don't have to use lotion on my skin, because this is good oil, good fat, and you don't have to put that poison lotion on your skin. So eat a lot of avocados. Also eat a lot of coconuts. Some people like these instead, but I like both of them. So I use a lot of coconuts. I'm going to be making cheesecake later on, a raw cheesecake with coconut milk, cheesecake, lemon, vanilla, and dates. So I'll be using a coconut cream to make my cheesecake with just cashew, lemon, and dates and vanilla. So it's going to be a 5 ingredients cheesecake I'll be making. I feel like eating something sweet. So you can make your own raw foods and it still tastes like the same. It won't taste like the processed stuff because they have a lot of chemicals. But I believe you mean you'll be much healthier. Hi, Ivan. Thank you for joining in. Haman Musa, thank you for joining in. If you're just joining in, I just want to show you what I eat on a weekly basis. This is some of the food that I eat, because this will be gone in about 3 days. I'm sorry. We're not greedy, but we're just people that eat fruits and vegetables for fun. Not for fun, for health. I'm sorry. We eat it for our health. So we get, if you eat this much, I guess you get this much vitamin. And as you put more muscles on your body, you won't eat that much food. But unfortunately, this is just a few days worth of food, and we have papayas. I forgot to put the papayas out. But we have some huge papayas, and we eat the papayas with this too. And we use kale for protein. We make kale, apple, ginger, and cucumber and lemon juice. And you drink that every day and you get your protein. Because most people are wondering, where do we get our protein from? You get your protein from the squash. You get your protein from, what else is this? Persimmon. You get your protein from the coconuts have high protein. So that's where I survive. It's almost 2 years with no meat, no dairy products, no bread, nothing that is processed. It's going on 2 years. So if I can do it, you can do it too. The only problem I used to have, and it's going away, is salt. And it's going away little by little. I can survive a whole day without anything salty. Okay, don't mean to keep guessing about right. Inbox the recipe for the homemade yogurt in advance, Queen. Oh yes, I will inbox you that recipe. Or I can also give it to you now too. But I'll show you. Let me see. You open these coconuts. These are the ones that you use from the Thai coconuts. Or if you're in a country that you could get fresh coconuts, then you scrape the meat out and put it in a NutriBullet. Make sure you take all the what comes off it. There's the shells off it, so you don't get in your yogurt. And you could strain it if you want to. You blend it, and then you put probiotics in there. The probiotics that I use is Puradyme. If you hold 1 second, I'll run and get it for you. So this is the probiotics that I use. So you can put this probiotic in there and it will multiply to billions of probiotics. And it's good for your gut health, for all the people that has big belly, I'm stressing on that. You have to get rid of those toxins out of those big belly. Those big bellies are filled with toxins and inflammation. Your colon is inflamed. So you need to eat either kimchi, fermented food, get off cooked food, stop eating cooked food in order to get your gut in good flora. And if you take the probiotics, you can take the pills and you can also add it to the yogurt. If you don't have probiotics where you live, take this coconut milk, this coconut water, leave it out for a day outside the refrigerator, and then add it to the fresh coconut water, the fresh coconut, and then you can make your own probiotics that way. If you leave stuff out, it start becoming fermented. Make sure it doesn't have any mold on it, and you'll get fresh coconut. You can make coconut yogurt that way if you can't afford to buy the coconut. If you can't afford to buy the probiotic. So this is the probiotics. And like I said, if you're just joining in, this is about eating healthy. I can't stress enough, you must take care of your body. You need to take care of your body. It's one body that you have to live in. And every video that I do, I try my best to show you that you should, or stress enough that you should take care of your body. It's very important. You cannot say you're going to work and you stop at McDonald's. If you see the lines at McDonald's in the morning, I'm just going to call it as it is. I'm going to say that as it is. I don't care who want to get mad at me. But if you see the line at the fast food restaurants in the mornings, you would think that no one lives at a house. You would think that everyone is homeless. If you're going to leave your house, at least make something to take with you instead of stopping at the fast food. If you get that busy that you can't take care of yourself, I don't know, you're going to get very sick. And if you go to the fast food restaurants, you're going to have fast disease. So in order to get rid of the diseases, you're just going to have to go raw vegan, or you're going to have to go vegan. If you choose to go cook vegan, well, you have to, you'd have to be at a certain level in your weight, or your flora should be good enough to tolerate the cooked food. But I can tell you, if you were obese like me and you go cook vegan, it's going to make it worse. So in order for the rest of my life, I'm just going to have to stay raw vegan. I found out that my body still has a lot of healing to do. And I think when it's healed, I'm still not going to go back to cooked food, because there's some toxins in the cooked food that just doesn't agree with my body. So I have to give up cooked food now, unfortunately. I tried to eat plantains the other day, cook plantains, cook it for 2 minutes, and I didn't tolerate it well either. So I'm testing out a lot of stuff and it's not working for me. So this is the only thing that can work, is eating raw foods. So if you're let me see what I'm 5'9", and you should be about 160 for 5'9". So if you're over that, that means you are obese. And obesity is leading to diabetes, arthritis, hair loss, loss of memory, stupidity. Yes, stupidity. Yeah, because you're always fogged out. I don't care if the people gonna say, "No, I lost weight." I'm gonna think that fat people are stupid. No, you've always fogged out, and it's a lot of forgetfulness, and you do crazy stuff. So get rid of that fog by eating less sodium, less oil, actually no oils, because the oils are what clogging up your arteries, your brain, and giving you all that Alzheimer and all that crazy stuff. The processed food is giving you forgetfulness. Is that Leroy? Who is a poor, can't pronounce his name, but thank you for joining in. So if you're just joining in, I'm talking about being overweight, and this is what can help you to lose the weight naturally. And if you're overweight to a certain amount, like I was 340 pounds, you have got to use some probiotics, because if you live in the state or anywhere that the soil is not good, you're going to need probiotics to help you break down the food, because if they pick the food before they're ripe and they are not being ripened on the tree, or whatever that word is, I don't know what word to use, but if you pick the food and they're not ripe on the tree and you eat them, they don't have enough probiotics in them. They don't have enough vitamins in them to make natural probiotics. So this probiotics here, it has natural antibiotics in there to fight off any disease. It breaks down your food. I am not affiliated with them. Hopefully one day I might be affiliated with them, because I use them every day. And they're very good. They help you to break down your food. If you live in a country where you could get the fruits and veggies off the tree and they're ripe, most likely you won't need this. But if you're going to eat fruits and veggies and then you mix it with flour and bread and processed chips and sodas, then it's not going to work for you. Because if you eat sodas and processed chips and anything with flour, it's going to pull out all that vitamins out of your bones. It's just going to pull away your muscles off the bones. So you need to stop the processed food. I know those are quick fix, but quick fix give you quick disease. You should have enough time to take care of yourself. So if you're not taking care of yourself, that means you don't want to live. You want to die early. Everyone has to die at some point, but you have got to take care of yourself in order to live a little longer. So if you want to die early, then you're going to have to continue with the processed food. I mean, you don't know when you're going to die, but if I die early, at least I go out eating fruits and veggies. That's how I want to go out. So for all who's joining in, I don't eat meat anymore because my body cannot tolerate it. Meat carries a lot of disease. Meat makes your body rancid. Meat is blocking up a lot of people's arteries. Meat is not being digested by a lot of people. And if it digests good for you and you don't have any problem, and if you think you're skinny and you're tall and skinny, but you should check your cholesterol for today's meat. Back in the days, you didn't have to do that, but now you're going to have to do that. If you cook, clean, make, reverse osmosis filter and help out if you over your house because of water. Oh yeah, Yumi, I have an alkaline water machine. I do drink fresh alkaline water every day. So I do have a fresh alkaline water machine. I carry it with me every single where I go, and I catch a bottle of mason jar of alkaline water. I could go get my mason jar and show you. You saying make sure you change your water. People are responding, Kendra, and asking questions. Okay, so see, here's my mason jar. So I do drink alkaline water every day. I bought an alkaline water machine for $950 because I think it's important. It's way better than an iPhone. I'm not saying you shouldn't treat yourself to an iPhone, but you must make sure that you have an alkaline water machine and you're getting alkaline foods every day. And this is very cheap to eat. Most people are paying $800 to $900 for one bottle of medication, and it's only to cover up the symptoms. If you take pills every day, throw them in the garbage. Start eating fruits and vegetables, because I don't know where the society has gone wrong by taking a pill for everything. So you see, if you have, even if you have high cholesterol, eat an avocado. As long as you don't pair it with processed food, you will be okay. So stop eating the processed food. Stop covering up everything with pills. Let me see. Omega. You get queen something. I can't remember. GH. You say go ahead and send that question again. I'm trying to read your questions here. Okay, I'll go over the questions again later on. But just telling you, like ginger, if your blood is too thick, because your blood is gonna get thick every day if you eat salt. Salt is a natural blood thickener. So the way to reverse that is by using ginger or turmeric in your meals. And if you consume it raw, then your blood will be so nice and pretty. Flows very pretty. So if you get a little cut, and if you're raw vegan and you see the blood, it's so much different and it flows very good. But if you're gonna eat salt, you need to have ginger in your diet every day to help it. Not diet, in your lifestyle every day to help you. These are persimmon. Turn them around and that you see what they look like. So when you go to the store, you could buy that squash. You can consume that raw. Everything here can be consumed raw. The reason why I consume them raw, because when I heat them up, they have a lot of toxins on them, and it triples the toxins, and my body just start rejecting it and going crazy and don't know what is attacking it. So I just stay raw, and if you stay raw, then you don't have to worry about anything. It just goes through you. Your body recognize these foods, and it's easier on your kidney, it's easier on your heart, it's easier on all your organs. And that way you don't have to drink a gallon of water and drown your organs. Because the coconut water is hydrating, the zucchinis are hydrating, the tomatoes are hydrating, the peppers are hydrating, the coconuts are hydrating, garlic, cucumbers are hydrating, apples are hydrated. So you're getting a lot of hydration. So even if you drink water, you don't have to drink a lot of water to drown it. So the reason why most people drink a lot of water is because the food is so salty, and they're washing out all the nutrients by drinking a whole gallon of water and drowning the organs. So please don't drown the organs. And my reason for doing this video every week or whenever I can is to shed a light that we're dying by eating fried foods, salt, too much salt in the diet, in the lifestyle, too much what is processed food. Everything is a quick fix. And I watch my brothers and sisters when I go in the supermarket. They are dying. Let me see. I was saying. Okay, I'll show you that I do take black cumin seeds. I want to show you a cleanser that I make. So hold on, please. Oh, this guy is very good. I want to hook up with him. Very, very good. Remove this stuff. Okay, so Yumi, this is some of the stuff that I take. This is some of the stuff that I take as a cleanser. So I try to take it once a month, and this is from the Indian store. So I mix this with neem powder. I don't do honey. Unfortunately, I don't do honey. Okay, so I don't do honey because I don't eat anything that is alive or has eyes or poop or can see me. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But I do dates. I do fresh dates sometimes when I get it. And I also do, what else? I used to do agave. I don't do agave anymore. And this is the black cumin. So I use that, and you could cook with that too. For my husband, he eats beans, so I make beans with cumins for him. And this, you can eat it, all of this you can eat it raw. I know it's very bitter, but I eat these seeds too to help me clean my blood and get rid of some of the toxins. So here it goes. So these are some of the seeds from the Indian store. So if you live close to an Indian store, you could get this. Or what I can do, I can find out how to sell them on my website and mail them to you from my website, which is coconut-vegan.com. You could check me out over there. You could also check me out at Coconut Vegan and see. I run that on a Facebook page. It's called Coconut Vegan. So that's my main page. So if you want to see, I go to the Indian store once a week, and I take a picture of these, and then I research them and see what they can do for me, and I drink them. I used to make a cleanser every 30 days, but if I feel kind of sluggish or something is not right, I make it and drink it for 7 straight days, and it cleans my blood. So these are what I use, and you can use Kalanji seeds too to clean your blood, and alkaline water, and probiotics, of course, and fruits and veggies, and your blood will be clean. All right, Yumi, I know you got to run, but I'm going to run myself too. But I thank you so much, and I will inbox you the recipe and the coconut yogurt, or I could do one live and show you what to do. But this is what's going on here. So everyone, please take care of yourself. You only got one chance to live, and the only way to live is with fruits and vegetables and alkaline water. Keep your body in an alkaline state, and it will stay free of disease. Eat meat, chicken, pork, fish, all that stuff that they put the poison in, and you will be dead soon. I'm sorry, I'm just going to call it as it is. We all have to die at some point, and I'm not calling down death on anyone. But from what I'm seeing in the supermarkets, when I go there, people's buggies are filled with sodas, chips, pies, and they don't want to do nothing for themselves. I'm like, if you find time to go there to go buy all that stuff, you can make that stuff yourself. So find time for yourself. It's very important. 2039, biblical numerics, going to be the year of disease. So if you check it out, biblical numerics, put 2039 in, and you will see it will be a year of disease. So you will be ahead of the game, or ahead of the lifestyle here before all those diseases start plaguing the world. So it's not just in America only, it's all over the world, because the processed food is spreading all over. People just want a quick fix, quick this, quick that, quick that. Fight for more vegan food, fight for more fruits and veggies, and have the supermarkets close them down by not going to the processed food section. You got to close them down. I'm so sorry, guys, I'm calling it as it is. But this is what it is. You have to go back to the fruits of the earth, nuts and seeds. That's what's going to save you now. So if you like all that fried chicken, and I know after church, people like to gather with all that big potato salad. But look at the belly in front of you. Look at your butt. Look at your arm. Look at your neck. Look at your face. It's all filled with mucus and salt. My brothers and sisters, we have to take this by force. Doesn't matter what color you are my brother and you're my sister. So we have to take it by force. And I really come here to spread the word. I might not be the most knowledgeable person, but this is what works for me, and this is what I see, and it hurts my heart to see you guys and me sometimes suffering, because I have to include myself. Because, man, I suffered with arthritis. I suffered with every type of disease you could think of. But now I'm getting rid of most of them, but through the help of God and the knowledge of God. So I just want to share the knowledge with you. So I'm going to run, but this is a quick video to show you. It's a little bit longer than quick, but because my heart hurts for you guys, I just want to let you know, stop eating processed food. And here are the herbs that you could buy at the Indian store. And like I said, if you can't find them, let me know. If you can't find them where you live, and I could mail them to you. That's how important these are for you to have. So on the probiotics, you can have the go on Amazon.com, or you can go on Puredyme.com and get probiotics. They have more products there, but unfortunately, money-wise, I don't have the money to buy all of the products. But at least I'm trying with some of the products, and they do work for me. So happy Sunday, and don't leave this video now and go fry up some bacon and fried chicken and eggs and all that crazy stuff, because you're only just going to get tired, and the tired and the sluggish feeling. Nobody wants to be tired and smelling all funny. Because all those, when you eat the meat, you have such a smelly, some smell, and then you cover it up with perfume and deodorants and all that crazy stuff. So you just piling chemicals on top of chemicals. So if you eat the meat, you're going to smell it coming through your sweat. You're going to smell it coming through all areas that it's supposed to come through, and it's not good. And then you cover it up with air fresheners and perfume, and you look for everything that's sweet so you can smell sweet all the time when you don't really need all that stuff if you eat like this. So if you eat like this is a very healthier way of eating. Please, I'm going to go now, but take care of your bodies. Here it goes again. You can get all this stuff at the Indian store. Black cumin actually speeds up your metabolic activities. All of this, they're good for digestion. They help you to break down the food. You can eat them raw, or you can make a cleanser, but put them in alkaline water, leave them overnight, or you could boil them and drink them. So there you go. So stay hydrated. Leave salt alone. Salty food gonna let you drown your organs, so leave those alone. And I want to say I want to go, but because my passion is just about people eating healthy. But take care, have a happy Sunday, or enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If it's Monday morning where you are, be blessed, go out there and do the work of God. I can't remember the scripture that I want to leave with you guys. Let the meditation of your heart be acceptable in the sight of God. So whatever you do and say, make sure that it is acceptable in the sight of God. And have a blessed week, and God will bless whatever you do. You're not perfect, but you're trying to, and you're aiming for perfection. So God will stamp it perfect. So you guys be blessed. Bye bye.